The last thing Commander Jace Mercer remembered was the explosion. A searing blast tore through the metal hull of his ship, throwing him violently against the bulkhead. The world blurred into darkness and pain. When he finally opened his eyes, the battlefield was gone. Instead, soft light filtered through translucent walls, and the scent of unfamiliar flora filled the air. Jace's head throbbed, and his body ached as though every bone was broken. He tried to move, but a firm yet gentle hand stopped him. "Don't try to sit up yet," a voice said, soft, melodic, but with an accent he couldn't place. "You're safe here." He blinked and looked at her. She was unlike anyone he'd ever seen. Tall and slender, with skin that shimmered faintly like opal, large luminous eyes that shifted colors with his gaze, and long silver hair that floated as if underwater. Her expression was one of serene concern. "Where am I?" Jace croaked. "You're on my world, Xyra," she said, "on planet Illyria, in the healing sanctuary." The name meant nothing to him. He tried to sit up again, wincing as pain shot through his side. "Please," Xyra said gently, placing her hand on his chest. "You are badly wounded. The blast from the battle almost killed you. You must rest." Jace swallowed hard, trying to recall what had happened. His squadron had been ambushed near the border of a contested star system. His ship had taken heavy fire. The last memory was of ejecting, then darkness. "You found me?" he asked. Xyra nodded. "Your life was fading fast. We detected your escape pod drifting and brought you here immediately. You would have died in space." Why help me?" Jace's suspicion was automatic. He was a soldier trained to distrust strangers, especially alien ones. "Because all life is precious," she said simply. "And because I felt your pain." Jace wanted to argue, but his body betrayed him. He slipped back into unconsciousness, comforted by the gentle rhythm of her voice. When Jace woke again, the pain had lessened, and the room no longer felt so alien. The soft glow of the walls pulsed like a heartbeat, calming his senses. Xyra was sitting nearby, tending to a small glowing device on his arm. "Your wounds are healing faster than we expected," she said with a smile. "Our medicine uses bioenergy to accelerate recovery." "Your kind is advanced," Jace admitted, marveling at the technology. "But why save an enemy soldier? I fought against your people." Xyra's face grew serious. "The war is complicated. There are those among us who want peace and those who want destruction. I am of the peace." Her eyes searched his, sincere and unyielding. Slowly, Jace felt the walls between them begin to crumble. Days passed. Jace's strength returned, and with it, his curiosity. Xyra showed him her world, the lush gardens where plants sang with light, the crystal lakes that reflected the stars, and the serene temples where Illyrians sought harmony. Their conversations grew longer, and Jace found himself laughing again, something he hadn't done in months. Xyra listened to his stories of battle and loss, and in turn shared tales of Illyria's ancient past and its hope for peace. One evening, as the twin moons rose over the horizon, Jace found himself standing beside Xyra in a garden filled with glowing blossoms. "Why do you believe peace can exist between our worlds?" he asked quietly. "Because I see the pain war causes," she said, her eyes reflecting the moon's light. "Because I believe even enemies can become allies. And because I have come to care for you." Jace looked at her, heart pounding. "I never imagined I'd find kindness here." "And I never imagined I'd find hope," she replied. But peace was fragile. Word spread that Jace Mercer, a human commander, was alive and safe on Illyria. His superiors demanded his return. Illyrian leaders warned of spies and sabotage. The war hung over them like a storm. One day, soldiers came to take Jace back. The parting was heavy. Xyra took his hand, her touch warm. Promise me you will not lose hope, she whispered. Promise me you will fight for peace. Jace nodded, knowing that whatever lay ahead, he would carry her care with him. Back among his people, Jace faced interrogation and suspicion. Yet his time on Illyria changed him. He spoke of the alien girl who saved him, of the beauty and hope he found there. Slowly, some listened. He proposed a daring plan, a truce meeting on neutral ground, facilitated by Illyria. It was risky, but both sides desperate. Months later, in the glow of Illyrian light, enemies sat across the table, faces wary but hopeful. Xyra stood beside Jace, a symbol of unity. The negotiations were hard, but when they ended, a ceasefire was signed. Jace turned to Xyra. We owe this to you. She smiled. We owe it to those who dare to believe in something better. Years passed. The war faded into history, replaced by collaboration and friendship. Jace and Xyra's bond grew stronger, a bridge between two worlds. On a quiet evening under the same twin moons, Jace knelt before her in the garden where they had first spoken of peace. Xyra, you saved my life in more ways than one. Will you marry me? Her eyes shimmered with tears of joy. Yes, Jace. Together, we will build a future. The stars above bore witness to their promise, a promise born in battle, nurtured in gentle care, and sealed in love.